This show is brought to you by Da Vinci Performance Carburetor, Pyle Brothers Performance Differentials, Joey's Transmissions, Houston Engine and Balancing, AirMasterDrumPump.com. Thank you to all these sponsors and enjoy the show.
Final round of the mod shootout. I went up to a 51. Okay, welcome to American Bracket Racer. We're coming from Pine Valley Raceway for their race 2 of the Summit Super Series for the IHRA World Championship points. I'm making my last time trial here in the modified category. It's the run for the money, so I went a 6:49 with an 8 the round before, and got a little warmer. We kind of lost a slight cross tailwind, so I'm gonna go with the 6:51. I was 29 on the tree before, so I'm gonna try to be right around there. I don't want to turn it red and run for the money because you can't win it, but I'm in the left lane. See what happens. Like I said, I want to be about 30 or better, and hopefully dead on. It's gonna take dead on with a 1 right now to win it, but you know, main thing is get a good solid time trial. But after this run, I'll give you the details, and then we'll go up for a run for the money and top. So let's get it done. Just got back from my run for the money and modified. I was 057 on the tree. I probably held off a little bit just because I didn't want to turn it red, but I didn't think I was going to be that late. I was trying to be where I was before, but you know, I was 29 before, so hold off a little bit. That's a 57. So, but I'll straighten that out for first round. But the main thing is we run a 650 with the 2 on the 651 dial. I broke out by just right about 8 thousandths, and the pass before it went a 49 with an 8, so it really kind of repeated within 4 thou there. The 60 foot was 100 slow, so I don't know. It's a good run, so I'm happy with that pass. Straighten out the light. I'm not worried about the light because I know what happened there, but we'll go into top run for the money next. run for the money and top. I'm going with the left lane. I was in the right lane with my last time trial, and I go a 647 with an 8. Now the car is warmed up pretty good because I just made my modified pass, and tranny's going to be a little hotter than it should be, just a couple degrees, maybe 10, 15 degrees, but by the time I get to the line, it's going to be probably 20 to 30 degrees hotter than it was, what I wanted at. But anyway, I dialed a 47. It went a 47, but I'm going to try to get in nice and shallow, and it looks like the breeze is whipping in a little bit. I don't know, it looks like a cross headwind, I don't know. But anyway, you can't win it if you break out, so I kind of dialed it hard. But I'm going to run it out the back door, and hopefully it hits dead on with a 7. Right now, from what I understand, it has to be dead on with a 5 or better to win it. So, I was 15 on the tree last time. I left the delay box the same, shooting for the same light, and dead on with a 3 or 4, something to win it. But I'll let you know the details when we get back to the trailer. Alright, just got back from my final time trial, the run for the money and top. And car was pretty warm, like I thought it was going to be. Probably about 20-25 degrees hotter on the transmission, and everything had heat in it. Tranny had extra heat, fluid's going to be thinner, and the rear end's a little warmer. But anyway, I was 006 on the tree, leaving the 1115 in the box, so I was 15 and 006. I'll probably throw a couple in the 2 or 3 foul in the box. I'll be pumped up for first round, and that'll give me about 9 or 10 thousandths to improve maybe. But I went a 645 with a 6 on the 647. I thought it might have actually slowed down to a 48, but I guess maybe with it being hot, and I did shift it a little short the first pass, maybe by 200 RPMs. We got a new tack and it's reading correct now, so I shifted it correct that last pass, so I don't know. But the 60 foot was the same, and just picked up down check, so I'm thinking maybe it was just little heat in the transmission, and I shifted up a little bit. But anyway, I go 45 with a 6 on the 47, broke out, so I can't win it. But anyway, good time trials. We'll roll into first round of mod coming up next. first round of mod. I'm in the right lane. I'm down to 651. I should be holding about 1.5. I thought about rolling it in about 1 inch just to give me a slightly better light, but I might do that, so that would put me dead on. So I'll determine that when I stage. But if I get in shallow, it's holding 1.5. If I bump it in 1 inch, I should be dead on. But my opponent's in the left lane, about 653. Just one first round. It was a good run for me. I run Marty. She's a good damn racer, I tell you. She's this is her second or third year running full time, and she's made huge improvements and is a killer racer. She won out here last time, and just a damn good racer. Can't sleep on her. But I was 11 on the tree to her 44. She runs a 654 with a 6 on the 653, and I go 653 with a 2 on the 651, killing about 2.5 mile an hour, maybe 3. I probably killed a little bit more because I pedaled it early, and I got back in it and then pedaled it right past the mile per hour because so that probably showed me running a little bit more mile per hour. When you rip it a little earlier and stay in it, it probably shows a little more mile per hour than. But anyway, we got the win. Let me see what I think I was going to run. 60 foot was showing to be on about a low 49 pass. Okay, right here, my last pass was a 50 with a 2. I was 418 with a 4 at the 330. That time I was 417 with a 1. So that right there shows me maybe even being on a high 48. And I did take a little bump there. That's probably why my light was a little better. Okay, all right, I was, my first time trial was a 49 with an 8, with a 17 with a 5, 330, and that one was a 17 with a 1, so it was probably, I'm looking at this time slip, it was probably going dead on, or 1 under, I'm sorry, a 49 with a 3 or 4. So good run. Going in the top next. First round to top. I'm in the right lane. I'm dialed a 646. I just ran a 645 with like a 4 or 5, something like that. And I think that run kind of picked up out of nowhere, a couple hundreds, but we picked up a slight headwind here. So I kind of dialed it what I think was hard so I can run it out the back door. I'm running the dragster. He's in the left lane, dialed a 487. I'm going to add 3 thousandths to my box. I've been 15 and 006, so that should put me between a 009 and an 18. So hopefully I could be on the lower side of that and run dead on the dial and get the win. Damn it. Made a mistake. I lost. I flinched on the button. I don't know, you'll be able to see it on the replay, but I flinched and then got back on the button and let go. I thought I was going to be big time red, but I guess I got back on the button and I was 108 on the tree. That's horrible. But it's just a mistake, so. But car run pretty decent. It went a 647 with the 4 on the 646, so it wasn't too bad. 1 over against the dragster. I kind of thought it would be dead on, or maybe even the 47. But no excuse for the flinch. I don't know, it's just a bad deal. I don't know. I got up there and pressed on the button and kind of did that and got back on it, and I kept waiting for the car to launch when the second bolt come on. And I guess it has flinch protect on this delay box. But my opponent did a good job. He was 016 on the tree and was down there ripping me. He goes a 92 with a 5 on the 87. So he's probably going to be close to being dead on, maybe 1 or 2 over. But I don't know. Sure wish I could have got a damn reaction time. That would have made me feel better going into the next round. But okay, I'm in the right lane, second round of mod. I'm dialed to 650. My opponent's dialed to 675. I'm gonna take a small little bump and hope to be where I was last round. It should be going to 49. All right, that was second round of mod. I got the win. I wasn't too stellar on the tree, but shows it to be on a low 49. My 60 foot was about the same as it's been all day, and that was with a little bit of bump. And I was 4:17 with a 1 at the 330, which was a little bit quicker than the other one, so that puts me on a low 49, maybe even a high 48. But I was 0.44 on the tree, just kind of got shy on it, but my opponent missed it a little bit. He was 0.92 and breaks out by 2 thou. He was 674 with an 8 on the 675, and I was taking 0.29 strikes, so good run. Like I said, I went a 51 with a 7, killed about 30 miles an hour. So we'll roll into second round of top coming up next. Second round to top. I'm back in the right lane. I'm dialed 645. I'm running a dragster. The wind's coming and going. It's like a slight cross headwind, but then it'll just completely die for a minute. So I dialed it hard. I'm gonna be sure to get it in there nice and shallow. And just run it out the back door. I'm running a fast dragster. He's dialed 510. He's in the left lane. So I went a 47 last round, but my 60 foot was a whole 100 slow. So if the 60 foot comes back, I should be all over that 45, if not a low 46. So if I'm teen and 1 over, I'm hoping that'll give me the win. But if not, that's a good package. So we'll see what happens. Let's get the win. Got the win. My opponent rolled the beams. I guess his trans brake didn't hold, and as soon as all 4 stage lights were on, he just rolled through and kind of distracted me. I was 0.73 on the tree. He just was rolling forward, and I thought I might have hit it good, but I guess I didn't. But the car went back to the 142 with the 60 foot. Goes dead on the 645 with a 5, just like I was hoping. I was a little worried about that headwind being there when I ran, but the sun's been behind the clouds for a while, and with that it ran. So all in all is good. But the only thing is, I was distracted when the guy when we both got on the button. I seen him roll through, his red light come on, and then the tree come on, so I was late. But at least that's my excuse. But doesn't matter. I got the win. Gives me one more chance to straighten my shit out here. And I don't know. Going to the third round, it don't matter. So third round of mod coming up next. Okay, third round of mod. I'm in the right lane. I went with a 648 dial. It's getting cool out here. The headwind kind of seems like it died a little bit, and I'm running coach over there. I don't quite know his dial yet, but I can't remember if I'm chasing him or he's chasing me. So Anyway, I hope to be 25 or better on the tree. He's dialed 643, so I'm leaving first, but hope to be 25 or better on the tree, and should be running dead on. So it depends on how I bump the car in. Just got back from the third round of mod. I turned it red, 0003. My opponent was red right behind me by -13. He runs a 42 with a 2 on a 43, and I go a 50 with a 9 on a 48. So I lost 200ths in the 60 foot. Maybe, I don't know, I might have just rolled it in just a little bit too much, but didn't feel like I rolled it in at all. Any more than I had been, which I was going in about an inch and a half, but maybe I did. I don't know. I'm just really not used to this car that much, and I'm really missing my Nova right now. This car is fun to drive and it's a good car, but when you've made 10,000 laps in a vehicle, it's hard to change, and I'm missing her. But anyway, I got a shootout race coming up in mod later on, and I've got the third round of top coming up next, so try to salvage something. All right, third round of top. I'm in the right lane. I just went in the right lane. I went a 45 with a 5. So I'm gonna stick with a 45. I'm running a dragster. He's dialed 481. It's one of the Martinez twins. They're always tough. So I hope to be dead on and better than 20. See what happens. I'm leaving the box the same. I got 1118 in it, so it should put me somewhere around a low teen. Let's get it done. Just got back from the third round of top. I got the win. I was 17 on the tree, which it should have been right where it should have been, and I was probably running a high 45, if not a low 46. I just give it one little rip against a fast dragster. Shows me to be killing about 3/4 of a mile an hour, and I took 0.29 at the stripe. My opponent was a little bit late, but didn't put him on that. He was 0.43. He runs a 482 with an 8 on the 481. So got a good round there. Move on down to round 4 of top, and I don't know if we're going to start the shootout next or what, but hope to go some more rounds, man. I'm having fun. We'll see. Okay, this is the first round of the mod shootout. I think we got like 12 or 13 cars in it. Pays winner and runner up like a 60-40 split or something like that. I know the track keeps a little bit of it, but should be a good race. If we can get to the finals, it should pay pretty decent. But first round, I've got Matthew Legg over there. He's in the right lane, dialed a 747, and I'm going with a 648. I just ran a 50 with a 9 in my last run, but I think I actually bumped it in just too much, so I'm gonna try to get in there just not super shallow, but not deep, not rolling in. But I'm hoping to be 30 or better, and it should be running that 48 or 47. So let's get it done. Just got back from round 1 of the mod shootout. We got the win. I was 041 on the tree to his 061. He breaks out by 23 thou. He runs a 744 with the 6, or maybe yeah, 744 with the 6 on the 747, and I go a 649 with a 5 on the 648, ripping it once. I killed maybe a half a mile an hour at most. But I couldn't tell if I was getting around them, and it kind of looked like I was. But I was a little worried because I shallow staged the car, and the 60-foot picked back up to where it was earlier, and it was probably going a high 48, going dead on. And I was a little worried because it's cooled off. We had a big oil down. It took an hour to clean the track. We were just sitting back there, so it got real cool. I was somewhat worried about a breakout, but that's why I ripped it just a little bit. But it ended up going, it was going dead on, and got the win. He got there first by 18 thou. So next round will be top 4th round. So hope to get that win. Okay, 4th round to top. I'm in the right lane. I'm sticking with a 645. I was going dead on 2 rounds in a row on the 45, and nothing much has changed. And this car is really consistent and top, so I think it should do it again. As long as I get to the same stage and all that. I was 17 on the tree last time, but I hope to be about a 10 or a 12 right now, and it'd be good and run dead on the number. I'm running Greg Roberts. He's in the left lane. He's dialed a 495. Just got back from 4th round to top. I lost. I was 17 on the tree again, and go a 646 with a 9 on the 645. I ripped it. I killed about 1 mile an hour, which I shouldn't have done. I don't know. I kind of thought I was in there super shallow. I thought I seen the bulb flicker a little bit when I stopped, and I ain't flickered the bulb all day, and thought it may be breaking out, and I give it a little rip down there, which I shouldn't have, but it'd have been tough to beat him. He's 004 on the tree and goes 496 with a 7 on the 495 dial, and he was out of it. He was down on mile per hour. He only went 131, and he was probably 135, I imagine. 134, somewhere around there. But it shows me probably going dead on the dial. Maybe probably a high 5, but I don't know. He might have gave it, if I could have held it out, he might have given it back to me. I don't know. Just hard to say. See what I think I was going to run here. It was a little slower than the last pass. Had the same exact 60 foot to the thousandths, but my 330 was slow by 3 thou, and I figured that last pass was probably going to be a mid 5. So it was on a high 5. It was probably only going to go a 5 with the 8 or 9. So yeah, I don't know. Probably would have been tough to beat them, but I still shouldn't have ripped it. That's the bottom line. Decent on the tree, 17, and shouldn't have ripped it. But we got one more class still going. It's the modified shootout coming up next. Okay, second round of the mod shootout. I'm in the right lane. I was sticking with a 648 dial. Seems to be on it. Been running that, so do everything the same. I should be all right on the dial. I've been taking like a 1/2 inch bump, not much more than that. But I'm running Marty again. She's dialing a 651. So she's a good racer. Got to do my thing, you know. I'd like to be around the 20 to teen range, and should be running the number. So let's get it done. That was a good round. We got the win in the second round of mod shootout. There was only 5 cars, so we'll be going down to 3. Maybe I get a buy run. I was 024 on the tree and wasn't running anywhere close to my dial. It shows I was going to be probably a 50, a mid 50, all out. So I don't know why it slowed down, but I killed right at about just under 2 miles per hour and took 008 strike. And Marty was 58 on the tree and goes 53 with a 3 on the 51 dial. So I had a little room down there. Probably cut it in just a little too tight, but I don't know. I wasn't even running anywhere close to the number. So with any luck, I'll get the buy run. There was 5 cars, so one's already had a buy. All I got to do is beat 1 car out for the buy, and we'll be in the final. So hope to do it. All right, semifinals of the mod shootout. I got the buy run. A little bit of luck going my way, and I'm happy about that. I'll get the buy to the finals and maybe do some splitting over there, and maybe get my money back for this trip. So that's all good. It depends on who wins this next one, who I'll be running. It's either Coach or Darren Legg. 2 good racers, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get to the, win the finals when I get there. I just put it through there. we got a broken header tube. We broke a header tube about second or third round in one of the classes tonight. We kind of patched it up with the old Coke can trick with the hose clamp and all that good stuff, but it sounds real nasty right now. And I just didn't want to push the car. I mean, we got the bye of the final, so pretty much know what the car is going to run. It's been great all day, but we'll see. Got to run Darren Legg in the final round. Coach had trouble that semifinals against Darren. He went straight for the center line and had to get out of it, and Darren went down there and dropped it and had the easy win. But we'll run it off, maybe chop up the money a little bit, and see what happens. Final round coming up. All right, final round of the mod shootout. I went up to a 51. If I get in nice and shallow, I'll probably be holding 3 to 4. If I get a little half-inch bump, I'll probably be holding 1 to 2, 2.5 somewhere. It's hard to say exactly, you know. It's not a perfect science on this stuff, but I'd like it to be, but it ain't. But I'm running Darren Legg.
All right, we're into the finals in the no box.
He's in the left lane. I believe he's down
Guys should be in the lane.
somewhere in the 17 to 720 range, I believe. I can't see his dial, but see what happens. Hope to get it done. Got the win in the mod shootout. It shows it to be real slow. I don't know, I didn't bump it in very far that time, and it was just losing numbers the last few passes tonight. I had my slowest 60 foot of the day there, and the 330 shows me probably only running a mid to high 50, so I did good by dialing it up to the 51. You know, I had been on 48s, and at nighttime you think you should probably dial it down to a 47, but I went up thinking it's getting a little damp and cool out here, so that's one of my reasoning for dialing it up. But didn't have a stellar light because I thought I was fairly shallow and I probably just didn't hit it super hard. But I was 49 on the tree and ran a 656 with a 3 on the 651, taking 024 strike. My opponent missed the tree a little bit, and he run 2.5 over his dial. So he had been there all night. He's been driving good in both the main event and the shootout. So you know, evident of him making it to the final round. So just all in all, decent little night here. We got a lot of races still left this year. We're gonna do the hopefully the next race I'll be going to will be the Southern Foot Brake Challenge. And we'll do that in Mississippi. And that's going to be a big race for us, 310 granders. And I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully I'll be back in my Nova then with the new paint and all that good stuff. So excited. Glad y'all could ride along with me today. And had a great time. Drove decent, made a handful of mistakes, but we always do that. Just whoever makes the least mistakes is the winner. So anyway, I had a great time, like I said, and catch you on the next episode.
This show is brought to you by Da Vinci Performance Carburetor, Pyle Brothers Performance Differentials, Joey's Transmissions, Houston Engine and Balancing, AirMasterDrumPump.com,